Good morning, everyone. My name is Anin Day, and I'm the Dean of the University of Washington Information School. It's my great pleasure to welcome you today to the 2.0 edition of the 2020 Information School Convocation. I'd like to begin our ceremony today with our land acknowledgement. On behalf of the University of Washington, I respectfully acknowledge that the land on which we stand today is the traditional home of the Coast Salish people, the traditional home of all tribes and bands within the Duwamish, Suquamish, Tulalip, and Muckleshoot nations. Without them, we would not have access to this gathering and to this dialogue. To acknowledge this land is to recognize its longer history and our place in that history. It is to recognize these lands and waters and their significance for the peoples who lived and continue to live in this region, whose practices and spiritualities were and are tied to the land and the water, and whose lives continue to enrich and develop in relationship to the land, waters, and other inhabitants today. I want to thank you all who are here today for our new and improved Convocation event. In the same way that we all wish we could get a do-over on this past year, many of you wish that we could get a do-over on Convocation. And we simply could not accept sending off the class of 2020 with an event that didn't fully represent our graduates and the very best of the information school. This would be intolerable even in the best of years, but given the many challenges this class has overcome these last several months, hosting a second event was the least we could do to mark this momentous occasion. And for those of you who were excluded from or misrepresented in the prior ceremony, you have my deepest apologies. I extend this apology to all of the families, friends, and loved ones who were disappointed with the prior event. It was certainly not our intention, and I hope today's event allows you to properly celebrate your graduates. Before we get started, I have a few housekeeping items. Please share your congratulations with our graduates via social media as you watch this broadcast. Instagram and Twitter posts using the hashtag iSchoolConvocation, all one word, will be shown up on screen right here during today's event. Adding your voices will make today's ceremony all the more special for our graduates. I know many of you shared posts during the first ceremony, and you may see some of these reappear today. But if you didn't share, and even if you did, I encourage you to offer additional words of celebration and congratulations. Today, you'll hear some familiar remarks and see a few visuals that are unchanged from our first Convocation event. However, we have incorporated some new student and faculty voices in today's event. We've also completely redone the procession of graduates, and we'll be checking in live with some of our graduates and their families as they celebrate today's achievements. You can follow along in the event program. If you don't have the program in front of you, you can download it at ischool.uw.edu/convocation2, just the number 2. On this page, you will also find a link to our Kudo board. If you haven't already, please post a message there to help celebrate our graduates. Now on with the show. I want to tell you a little bit about our graduating class of 2020. You are 520-ish strong in number. You are undocumented, first-generation immigrants, non-residents, and citizens. You are archivists, user experience designers, cybersecurity specialists, children's librarians, catalogers, information architects, software engineers, and data scientists. You are NCAA All-Americans, your activists, your musicians, your social justice warriors, your civic leaders, your poets, your lawyers. By the way, congratulations to the graduates of our law librarianship program, ranked number 1 in the country. Better than anyone else on the UW campus, you bring together people, technology, and information to solve the world's hardest problems. You are data-driven, socially conscious, ethical, innovative information leaders who will leave an impact on the world. All 520 of you make me and the rest of the iSchool so proud to call you iSchool alumni. I know it won't have the same effect given we're all on mute, but wherever you are, please stand up and join me, and I encourage you to be loud and overly effusive. After all, you're not in public. In giving a huge round of applause to the Information School Class of 2020. If you can hear me over your own celebration, you're not doing this right. Woohoo! Woohoo! Woo-hoo! When I sat down today to write my remarks for the ceremony, I was struck by how much the world has changed in just a few weeks' time. A few weeks ago, we were dealing with a worldwide health pandemic that we hadn't seen the likes of since the Spanish flu of 1918. We were dealing with a worldwide economic crash that is not unlike that experienced in the 1930s with the Great Depression. During these past several months, many of you have struggled to focus on your studies when more pressing considerations occupied much of your attention: health and well-being, digital inequity, and a whole host of insecurities. And then, within the last 3 weeks, the world changed all over again, redoubling the demands on your time and attention. Over the past 3 weeks, nationwide protests started to spread across the country and the world in support of Black Lives Matter, police reform, and ending structural and institutional racism. The same institutional racism that has led to a greater incidence of deaths and financial insecurity among Black and Brown communities from the pandemic. The protests here in Seattle and around the world have given me hope for change. The fight that our Black students took on, our students of color took on, and all of our allied students took on to be agents of change while supporting each other, all while finishing the academic year, gave me hope. To our graduates, I want to say thank you for helping me revitalize my hope. Students, you are graduating at a tumultuous time, in the midst of a global pandemic, a worldwide financial disaster, and a social crisis impacting race and gender like we haven't seen since the 1960s. You are graduating in a challenging time when we have a crisis of crises. But I know you are well prepared for the world. You are ready to be agents of change for good. We are at the precipice of incredible change, and you have the moral responsibility to create change. And you have the power and skills to enact that change. I know that you are well prepared for the world. The world had just better be prepared for all of you. 520 strong. This year has ended with us spread further apart physically than any other. Yet these past few months have been a time when we've come together in a way that has been, for me, incredibly important. Whether that is helping to do our part to safeguard public health, repel misinformation, overcome digital access barriers, educate and collaborate, or advocate and demonstrate support for diversity, equity, and inclusion, the iSchool community has waded headfirst into the issues facing our world. We might not always agree on the right approach for addressing these, but we engage in constructive discourse, push each other to challenge the status quo and examine our own biases, and we enact change to better educate each other, to use information to drive innovation, to reduce the impacts of inequity, and even more, to increase equity in the information school and beyond. I'm incredibly proud to be part of this community with each of you. Not only do we support and celebrate each other, but we are collectively a network of changemakers. People who know that information and technology can change lives, and people with the drive and expertise to transform the world around us. Students, you are socially conscious innovators. You are problem solvers. You are activists for equity in all of its forms. You are leaders. You push the boundaries of what's possible to make the world a better place. Graduates, it's been a busy year and an especially memorable spring quarter. I really can't begin to express the pride I have in all of you for overcoming ongoing challenges and striving for excellence these past several months. Prior to the pandemic and our crisis of crises, I knew the iSchool had an exceptional community: students, faculty, staff, alumni, partners, family, and so many others. A community of people who are passionate about the work we do here and the students who are part of our programs. Throughout the past several months, my appreciation for our iSchool community has grown immensely. Thank you to all the students for the support and care you've shown each other through these ongoing crises, and to the faculty, staff, and alumni for your compassion, counsel, and mentorship, and especially to the family and friends for everything that you have done to support our graduates this past quarter and beyond. I want all of our graduates to join me in thanking those that have been part of our academic journey. Maybe you're lucky enough to be in the same room and you can give them a hug, and maybe you shout out their names aloud, or just picture them in your mind in silent acknowledgement. At times of celebration, we also often think of those who are unable to join us. This year, that list includes 3 members of our iSchool community: Allison Carlisle, an inaugural faculty member of the Information School; Casey Tran, one of our informatics students and an IUGA officer; and Evan Zhao, an informatics student who would have graduated with all of you today. I also want to specifically recognize and remember those lost due to COVID-19 or police brutality, including Manuel Ellis, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and Ahmaud Arbery. Please join me in a brief moment of silence to remember these individuals and any loved ones who cannot be with us today. In remembering those that we've lost, and in continuing to adjust to living in a crisis-filled world and dealing with one thing after another, one word comes to mind: resilience, and how we've all had to increase our resilience. As part of Convocation 2.0, we've asked some of you and some of our faculty and staff to reflect on this past year, comment on what resilience means to them, and to offer something to look forward to. Those responses will be interspersed throughout the remainder of our graduation ceremony, and we'll start with a couple of these right now.
Resilience. It means standing up again after being knocked down countless times, no matter what the odds are. These past few months have tested resilience, persistence, and patience of all of us. But the history has shown that we come back, we rise up and meet challenges stronger than before. So I implore you to rise up. This is your moment to show your strength and resilience in the face of crises. Congratulations, class of 2020. We are all cheering for you and looking forward to seeing how you change this world.
So what does resilience mean to me? I'll start with a quote from the Fast and Furious, Part 7, Furious 7. I don't have friends, I have family. When it comes to resilience, you gotta trust a franchise that has had more than 9 movies and spin-offs. When I think about resilience, I think about the day-to-day that families and teachers have had to go through. I think about how many parents and teachers and your professors have had to overnight cobble together a plan of action to get children and students through the first months of this pandemic. I think about some of the lower income families that I've visited in my research, where children are taking the lead on collaborating with their parents on how to take care of each other through online information behavior. None of what we're going through is ideal, but these are the cards we've been dealt with. And while we didn't ask for this crisis, I believe in resilience and how families, friends, and social supports, and how we're all in this together. I hope that as you graduate and reflect on the future, that you find your family and network to lean on. Congratulations, class of 2020. I look forward to seeing you do amazing things.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You did it. You have graduated despite a global pandemic, racial tension, and you've shown up. You've shown up in the classrooms, you've shown up in the streets. And for that, I am so proud of you. I can't wait to see what you do with the world, what you do with the future, because you can do anything. Graduating this year has proven that to yourselves, to your family, to all of us. You can do literally anything, and I can't wait to see what you do. So congratulations again, and I wish you all the best.
To the graduating class of 2020, congratulations. Resilience to me is about staying curious. We've all gone through so much lately. A pandemic that still rages on, social unrest that shakes our very core, and it has been also very painful. But if we stay curious about ourselves and the way that we react to these conditions, and how people around us are affected, and what we can do about it, this opens us up to possibilities and a potential for change, and ultimately hope. Stay curious, class of 2020.
Resilience enables success. Resilience is made up of at least 3 things. The ABC of resilience. A, believe in yourself and celebrate your accomplishments. You need to aim high and reach for the stars. You need to believe in yourself and work hard even when it seems impossible. You need to celebrate your every accomplishment and milestone, no matter how hard. Life imposes the bad things, the painful things. But then when it comes to celebrating the good stuff, life asks if you want to celebrate. And sometimes we are silly enough and say no. I invite you to celebrate every accomplishment, including your graduation, and every other opportunity as you move forward in life. Remember to cultivate the ABC of resilience. Aim high, believe in yourself, and celebrate. The ABC of resilience is my gift to you upon your graduation.
Resilience. Resilience to me is the ability to endure and to recover to overcome challenges, but also to make plans for the future. And that's what I'm looking forward to from the class of 2020. Things, all of the plans that you've been making, putting those into action once you leave. So I send you my deepest congratulations from Tree to the class of 2020. You guys rock.
We will now begin our convocation ceremony with the handing out of our iSchool annual awards to some very deserving students.
Hello, I am Rachel Beckham, and I am one of the co-presidents of the Association of Library and Information Science Students. I'm excited to be representing the MLIS student body in introducing this winners of the 21st Century Award. The 21st Century Award is presented to 2 graduating Masters of Library and Information Science students, nominated and voted for by fellow classmates who best embodied the future of library and information science. This award captures the spirit of our continually evolving field as we envision it in the future, a future that will be created by all of the graduating students. So to begin, our 2020 residential recipient is a hardworking student who goes above and beyond to try and make everyone's experience in the MLIS program a great one. She is active with professional organizations, all while working full-time at the Gallagher Law Library. This student is also currently the iSchool liaison to the Law Librarians of Puget Sound. Her peers say that she is always willing to help out other students no matter how much she has going on, and that she works hard not only for herself, but her peers and the entire UW community. Because she embodies the future of LIS, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the residential winner of this year's 21st Century Award, Pearl McCree-Well. As for our online recipient, this student was nominated for their passion for social justice values, their leadership, and their service. The student has been an active voice for online students, acting as the diversity officer and the online representative in ALIS, and as the facilitator for the iStamp program. They are described as doing the much needed work to strengthen the relationships between current and former students and colleagues in the MLIS community. Because they embody the future of LIS, I'm thrilled to introduce the online winner of this year's 21st Century Award, Sam Beekler. Congratulations to Pearl, Sam, and the rest of the MLIS graduates. Thank you.
The winner of the Archer Award for a full-time MSIM student in the one-year program goes to a student who has shown exemplary display of leadership and commitment towards a vision of the information management field. She has been an invaluable and beloved member of the iSchool community, and her peers describe her as hardworking, compassionate, and a remarkable leader. The Archer Award for a full-time MSIM student in the one-year program goes to Hannah Gavin.
Hello and greetings to you all. I am Sneha Upadhyay, and as the AIMS incoming Vice President for the MSIM class of 2021, it is my extreme pleasure to announce this year's full-time 2-year Archer Award recipient. This award winner was an example of leadership and dedication to the information school. While juggling her responsibilities as a data analyst, she equally rocked by being an outstanding student and the president of the AIMS student body government. Please join me in congratulating this year's full-time 2-year MSIM Archer Award recipient, Ms. Nadia Aziz. We thank you for your leadership and dedication.
Hello and greetings to you all. I'm Eddie Tui, and as the incoming AIMS mid-career representative for the MSIM class of 2021, it's my distinguished honor to announce this year's mid-career Archer Award recipient. This award winner was a tremendous example of leadership and dedication to the information school and the field itself. As a full-time program manager at Amazon, an outstanding student, and truly the rock of the AIMS student body government, it's hard to imagine someone more worthy of this award than her. To quote American philosopher and professor Dr. Joanne Tulia, "Leadership is not a person or a position. It is a complex moral relationship between people based on trust, obligation, commitment, emotion, and a shared vision of the good." Our award winner embodies that spirit as she sought ways to foster the AIMS community through listening to fellow students, demonstrating passion and commitment via coordination of activities like the popular Friendsgiving event last year and budgeting for grocery vouchers to give away to MSIM community during these challenging times. And by the way, she also stepped up to fill the Ames vice president position when it was vacated last year. So please join me in congratulating this year's Mid-Career Archer Award winner, Emily Baget. Thank you for your leadership and dedication.
Hello, friends, family, and members of the iSchool community. Each year, the Informatics Undergraduate Association presents the Eisenberg Award to a graduating informatics student who has showcased their passion for information and technology and has made significant contributions within our community. This year, I am very proud to present the 2020 Eisenberg Award to Preeti Patel. During her time at the iSchool, Preeti has paved a unique path for herself. She has been actively involved as part of Tech++, as the VP of Marketing for the cybersecurity group ISACA, and as a researcher for accessibility in gaming with the Gamer Group. In addition, she has been a FIG leader and a teaching assistant for several cybersecurity courses, where she says the best part is helping students be the best they can be. Preeti is passionate, intelligent, and approachable. Her peers say, and I quote, "I have no doubt that Preeti is destined to leave the world not only a better place than she found it, but a kinder one." After graduation, Preeti hopes to continue working on accessibility in gaming, and she wants to give back to the kind community in informatics as a professional. Congratulations, Preeti, and thank you for your constant dedication to the iSchool community. Before signing off, I wanted to say one more huge congrats to the entire informatics class of 2020. As your classmate, I am constantly amazed by the warmth, passion, and grit each of you has shown in your time here at the iSchool. From me and from the rest of the IUCA team,
congrats!
The Ruth Warden Award for Student Excellence in Library and Information Science, named for the first full-time faculty hired for the UW Library School in 1926, is awarded to one MLIS student per year. I'd like to tell you about this year's recipient in the words of some of the faculty who have worked with her during her time in the iSchool. Carol Palmer notes of this student, "She is one of those rare students who is truly making the most of what the information school can offer to pursue her passion to make information open, equitable, and accessible for everyone. In her role as the research assistant on the Open Data Literacy Project, she has applied herself completely at every turn, taking initiative and welcoming responsibilities that would deter most students." Trent Hill says, "She's thoughtful, progressive, and a wonderful colleague for both faculty and students. I'm hoping that she goes on to PhD work as well." Helene Williams writes, "She came into the program ready to lead. Her experience in the corporate workplace, coupled with her curiosity about the possibilities of LIS, has made her an exceptional student and A-list president. During the pandemic, she didn't hesitate to step up and volunteer and has been extremely communicative in a productive way to students and faculty alike." Chance Hunt says that she is engaged, wants to help, and seeks a positive change. She has shown resilience, capability, empathy, and a readiness to thrive. And finally, Joe Tennis says that she shows amazing leadership and passion focused on doing what is right. So please join me in congratulating Caitlin Throgmorton as this year's Ruth Warden Award recipient.
Of the iSchool faculty and the MSIM Program Committee, I am delighted to present this year's recipients of the Faculty Award for MSIM Student Excellence. This award is presented every year to MSIM students who demonstrate academic excellence, principled leadership, and social responsibility. This year, the faculty selected 3 recipients from an exceptional pool of knowledge, and trust me, that was no easy task. The first recipient of the Faculty Award for MSIM Student Excellence is Troy Hilton from the mid-career cohort. Troy not only excelled in the classroom and his pursuits of interdisciplinary work across campus, he also made great contributions to the iSchool. He served on the MSIM Program Committee, peers, and assisted the faculty in their transition to remote learning during COVID-19. He was an advocate for his peers and paid special attention to creating equity and inclusion in the program. Thank you, Troy, for modeling an ideal MSIM mid-career student. The second recipient of the Faculty Award is an early career student leader, Tasha Lin. Tasha's work ethic and diligence are exemplary. She illustrates what it means to be fully immersed in a new discipline and undergo a true professional transformation. Leadership of ISACA and contributions to the MSIM program were invaluable. Her leadership is authentically displayed and apparent to her instructors and peers. She is a true servant leader who epitomizes the ideal information leader. Congratulations, Tasha. Toram Purti is the third recipient of the Faculty Award for MSIM Student Excellence. Toram is an exceptional intellectual. He has an undeniable passion for learning and challenging himself to explore diverse and complex information management topics. He has a genuine interest in helping his peers and assumes several teaching assistance roles over the years. He's exemplary in modeling MSIM program core values. Toram wishes to continue his studies of equitable technologies to serve society in the future. We wish him luck and congratulations, Toram.
Each year, we solicit nominations from faculty for the Faculty Award for Student Excellence. This recognizes a student who demonstrates scholarly excellence in class or in research, who supports the informatics learning community, and who leads through service. This year, we had more than a dozen nominations of outstanding students, each contributing in one or more of these ways. But there was one student that truly stood out amongst all of these nominees for their passionate leadership, support of our community, and their scholarly excellence. This student planned numerous outreach efforts that increased the diversity of our programs. This student supported their peers through our peer advising program, and this student was an outstanding learner, fully engaging in the richness of our curriculum. This year's awardee is Ava Perez. Congratulations, Ava. We're so excited to give you this award.
We will now recognize candidates for the several programs that make up the Information School. Each group of graduates will be presented by the chairs for that program.
Congratulations to our newest iSchool PhD graduates. As a newly minted PhD, you have demonstrated your expertise in and ability to make a novel, meaningful contribution to an area of scholarship that we at the iSchool believe has the potential to make our society better. So even if you do nothing else, you've already done something good in the world, and you should be proud of that. I hope you'll give yourself a moment this summer to feel that pride before you proceed on to the next step of your professional journey, which I have a feeling will involve even more creative and meaningful work that moves our society forward. Earning a PhD at any time is a huge accomplishment that requires years of showing up, working hard, and believing in yourself and the value of your work, even when it seems that others are skeptical. Earning a PhD at this particular moment in history with all its stress, uncertainty, and turmoil is truly monumental. You've been running an ultra marathon for the last several years, and at the very end, you've been asked to sprint the last 5 miles, all uphill and in a hurricane. If this is not a display of resilience, I don't know what is. I applaud you, and I am honored to recognize the 2020 candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy in Information Science.
Congratulations, Dr. Sonu Mishra, on completing your PhD dissertation titled Designing Technologies to Support Patient Engagement in the Hospital. It has been such a pleasure to be your PhD advisor and watch you blossom into an amazing leader and researcher. Your work on helping patients learn how to help themselves and make changes to their lives to have safer and better healthcare will be valuable to everyone in the future. Thank you.
Thank you for your hard work and dedication, Lasana, in completing your PhD. The title of Dr. Magasa's dissertation is I'm Not Computer Savvy, a look into the everyday digital literacy levels of formerly incarcerated people using a novel, holistic digital literacy framework. Lasana, in these kind of challenging and special days in America, the completion of your PhD makes me really, really proud of you. It makes me also proud of the school for being able to give us this inclusive space and creative space for doing those things that we've done together. Only after a few years of working together, I really realized and understood the long journey that you've gone through and overcome the different challenges that came through your way. You came to the iSchool to do something meaningful to society, to the communities around you. And I say now, Lasana, it's time for you to fly, to do something good in other places, in other communities. Go and use your knowledge and expertise that you've gained in the school. And I'm sure that you'll do good. It's been an honor to mentor you, Lasana. Thank you, and good luck.
Thank you for your hard work and dedication, Dostanai, in pursuing your PhD. The title of Dostanai's dissertation is Advancing Computer Science Education, Explicitly Training Metacognition and Self-Regulation. It's been incredible to watch your transformation from someone passionate about students' problem solving in programming to one of the world's leading experts on the topic. I can't wait to see what you're going to investigate next. I'm sure that I and others will be citing it for decades to come. Good luck with your transition to faculty life. I'll be there to help you whenever you need it.
Thank you for your hard work and dedication, Mike. The title of Mike's dissertation is Algorithmic Reputation, Risk, Reason, and Information Justice. I first met Mike when he was a master's student, way back in the fall of 2012. It's been a long and hopefully rewarding journey. On behalf of the Supervisory Committee, congratulations, Mike.
Congratulations to all the 2020 MLIS graduates. It's been a pretty unexpected last quarter for us at the iSchool, but your tenacity and flexibility bodes really well for the library field as a whole. So you should all be very, very proud of what you've accomplished here. Congratulations again.
Resilience in this last quarter has meant quarantining, surviving, marching, protesting, and somehow learning and graduating too. So many of us came to the information school because we wanted to help people, and now we're graduating into a pandemic and a historic civil rights movement. These are challenging times, but we have the chance to stand up to systemic inequality and fight for lasting justice in our country, in our neighborhoods, at home, abroad, in lockdown, and on the streets, and in how we interact with information. I believe in us, class of 2020. Congratulations.
I've seen resilience in our cohort time and time again, especially now during a pandemic as economic instability and racial injustice are forefront in our lives. I see so many speaking up and lifting others' voices to remind our colleagues and communities that libraries are not neutral. It gives me hope for our future. Congratulations and keep fighting.
Recall and relevance. We first encountered these terms in LIS 530, where we memorized their definitions in the context of information retrieval. An ideal bibliographic system, we learned, would recall all and only the relevant documents. But as we graduate this June, the terms recall and relevance take on new meaning for us. Recall when we stood together at orientation nearly 2 years ago now on the steps of Suzzallo Library. Since that time, we have made many memories, both in and out of class. All of these memories we deemed relevant to our personal and professional movement forward. In class, we learned the concepts and skills that would serve us in our careers, while outside, we made lasting connections with the people who would be our friends and colleagues in the years ahead. This spring quarter, though, we also made some memories we never hoped to make. It's hard to imagine that our experiences over these difficult months could ever be relevant to what we hope to achieve as we set out as new graduates. It's hard to imagine that we would ever want to recall these challenging times. But know that these memories, too, are indeed relevant to our progress and worth recalling, for they demonstrate our ability to persevere. Recall and relevance, as it turns out, aren't just important to retrieving documents. They also help us remember our resilience.
Given this tumultuous moment in history, I've decided to share with you the first verse of the Black National Anthem. This song, written 101 years ago by James Weldon Johnson, speaks of the hope African Americans had then and still have now of overcoming oppression. Since protocol is important, always stand when you sing or hear this anthem. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun, let us march on till victory is won. For the days ahead, I wish you strength to do the work that has too long been left undone. I wish you courage to speak up when the easy and safe option is to remain silent. I wish you hope, because without it, the world is a dark and lonely place. I wish you community filled with those who care about you and who take care of you, but who will also hold you accountable for using your talents, your skills, your time, and this degree to make tomorrow better than today, especially for those who have fewer opportunities to succeed than you. Congratulations, 2020 MLIS iSchool graduates.
Greetings to all. This is Carol Palmer, Associate Dean for Research in the Information School. I am honored to be reading the names of the graduates of the Master of Library and Information Science. Lauren Adams. Linda Alt. Michelle M. Bassett. Arik Bishop. Rebecca Aisha Brown. Victoria Bryant. Sam Beekler. Kay Kadena. Veronica Churchill. Michelle Clark. Laurel Hopper Conant. Emmeline Cotter. Lillian Caranzi. Charlotte Doherty. Sierra Divins. Rebecca Doxford. Claire Eldridge Burns. Samuel Falk. Carol Fisher. Jared Frank. Kelly Grader. Jory Grant. Emily Griffin. Michelle Grinstead. Sarah Harrington. Ray Harris. Stellan Harris. David Height. Joan Hua. Karen Hubble. Erica Husting. Catherine Jennings. Minnie Young Joe. Ellen Namaka Oke Aloha Kumoy. Sydney Rose Kruger. Magenta Ligel Loera. Sophia Marciniak. Zoanna Mayhook. Abby Maynard. Madeline Mays. Christy McCall. Pearl McCrae. Andrew McKenna Foster. Tyler McLean. Ruth Metzler. Kate Miller. Megan Mitchell. Miranda Montez. Darcy Nadell. Christopher Thielman Neal. Sarah May O'Brien Scott. Kristen Orth. Kaylee Osowski. Carolyn Rose Osler. Gisela Parker. Philip Fletcher Payan. Julianne Peeling. Maureen Quinlan. Iman Ramazanzadeh. Carly Reinecke. Lena Ricky. Amanda S. Robb. Jessica Robbins. Catherine Roche Sudar. Hannah Marie Rosine. Maria Elena Ruiz. Keely Russell. Karen Sanchez. Amy Schmidt. J. D. Smithson. Kylie Snyder. Sinclair St. Clair. Tori Stanek. Caitlin Stewart. Bryn Strader. Veronica Talley. Menika Thiru. Brooke Thomas. Caitlin Throgmorton. Vicky Tran. Mackenzie L. Trotter. Kirkland Van Irvin. Dana West. Hannah White. Kelly Akemi Yakabu. Shuchi Ye. Carolyn Yaus. Yuchi Zheng.
Hey class of 2020, congratulations on graduating. We did it. For me, resilience means to never give up and to continue trying, even when situations are not so favorable.
Resilience to me means being able to focus and study even with the incessant hum of Fortnite in the background. It also means that with setbacks, which are inevitable, I know that I have my friends, my family, TAs who are all ready to pick me up when I need it. So big congrats, big thank you to everyone, and you got this.
To me, resilience means never give up. The past few months are like nothing we can imagine, but we have shown this incredible resilience while adjusting to those unexpected changes. I believe resilience will lead us to a hopeful future. Congratulations, class of 2020. Keep calm and carry on.
Hello everyone and congratulations to the class of 2020. The COVID-19 pandemic is putting unforeseen pressures, especially on us students. One of the things that stood out for me during these difficult times is the importance of resilience. So let's look at every obstacle as a challenge and use that as an opportunity to rise up and become great leaders.
Resilience means carrying on in the face of adversity and carrying others along with you. With everything that each one of us accomplished to get to this point, I'm sure we'll get through and we'll get through to the top. Congratulations to the class of 2020. I'm sure we'll have a lot of stories to tell.
Greetings, MSIMers. It is indeed time to celebrate you. On behalf of the iSchool faculty, we want to congratulate you on this milestone in your life's journey and in your quest for information leadership.
For many of you, today is the realization of a lifelong dream, the fruit of your hard work and sacrifice and likely generations of family before you. Completing your master's degree from the University of Washington is no easy task under any circumstances. This year, the challenge was certainly greater. Despite this challenge, you completed your studies and in fine fashion. Though you may not realize it today, the life lessons and persevering through the recent adversity will serve you well in the future.
So take a moment to savor the significance of this day. Be proud of yourself, your accomplishments, and express your gratitude to those who supported you through the process. Revel in the fact that you took on this challenge and were successful. You have made a significant contribution to the future of the iSchool and the MSIM program through your work. Going forward, we see you all as important members of our community now and in the future. We challenge you to remain grounded in iSchool values of integrity, equity and inclusion, and ingenuity, and make a positive impact on the world.
We hope you'll stay in touch. Keep us posted on your career progress and let us know how we can be of service. Our hearts are with you. Good luck and Godspeed.
Hello, everyone. My name is Joe Tennis. I'm Associate Dean for Faculty Affairs, and it's an honor to read the names of the graduates of the Masters of Science in Information Management. Ashish Anand. Imani Justicia Apostol. Trisha Usar. Nadia Aziz. Emily Bajay. Ishita Bandari. Ryan Brush. Boya Cow.
Happy graduation, folks. I want to take this opportunity to thank my parents, my family, and my friends, and all the iSchool communities for your help and support over the past 2 years. And go Huskies!
Anuj Chiplankar. Li Hua Deng. Melanie Desai. Cresta De Pasado. Ashrita De Souza. Maeve Edstrom. Arika Enomoto. Michelle Eaton. Chanshu Fan. Wenshane Fei. Allison Ford. Hannah Gavin. Nimisha Gol. Gurleen Gurdral. Jiao Cheng Giao. Sarib Gupta. Ifran Haider. Troy Hilton. Eric Jungchi Hong. Tai Hong Wang. Samuel Hung. Patience Edigu. Saili Jadurv. Prunit Jaswal. Palash Jamnini. Ridi Josie. Shuhuen Jane Chuan. Sejal Anukumar Khatri. Vaishal Khatri. Kurunme Konda Lakshma Chundra. Ramya Mary Koshi. Sayali Ramjev Kulkarni. Rakirna Kumar. Shreya Mary Uruvila. Christopher Lee. Roxine Jin Sin Lee. Jamin Lee. Yishan Lee. Yijun Lee. Tasha Lin. Xuanrun Sofin Liu. Wen Liu. Yimeng Liu. Celia Louis. Jordan Lucas. Yu Liu. Liuresh Mali. Mansi Merotra. Ankita Mehta. Apurva Mehta. Juyen Yi Meng. Vinesh Prakash Misal. Krutika Mohanty. Pratik Mulchandani. Sneha Nair.
Hi, this is Sneha.
This is Jan.
Thank you, iSchool, and congratulations to the class of 2020.
Yay!
Thank you, family and friends. We love you.
Yeah!
Harpreet Singh Nanre. Aditya Harish Nayak. Ugashri Niwandunge. Raquel Odom. Alexander Osuch. Michael Adurno. Varun Pradeep Panikkar. Netra Patak. Clarissa Pendleton. Amanda Marie Phillips. Sri Priya. Thuram Purti. Melanie Randall. Mithula Lakshman Radmal. Ankit Rawat. Julianne Robertson. Apurva Saxena. Emil Sayah. Rishab Shah. Shreyas Gowda. Chishin Shin. Ajinkya Ganesh Shet. Rishika Umashankar Shetty, Shalvashti Anjali Kumari Singh, Tianxin Song, Ashwin Srinivas, Sabarisha Subyamanyan, Trishti Tayal, Tracy Taylor, Prasad Thakur, Divya Gaurav Tripathi, Manas Tripathi, Yining Wang, Wei Wang,
Yes. Thank you all professors and staff and my friends of iSchool for helping me in this journey. Thank you my family for supporting me. I cannot do this without you. Go Huskies!
Aimi Yuju Wu, Nai Shan Zhang, Harry Huanyu Xie.
I would like to thank all my family and friends for standing by my side and supporting me throughout this journey. Go Ducks!
Shitong Shi, Yang Tian, Wen Yu Yin, Bethel Gide Zageye, Raul Zende, Yuchen Zhang, Tianyi Zhu,
You all have exhibited incredible feats of resilience to get to where you are. And for us, resilience was not just pushing through, but helping each other by listening, reaching out, and encouraging. We did it, and we did it together. Congratulations, class of 2020. You all are amazing.
Reflecting on my last year, I think resilience to me means that in the face of failure, you remember who you're doing it for and why you're doing it. It also means that you enthusiastically try again and again with the wonder and curiosity of a child. Thank you to the iSchool and congratulations to the class of 2020.
Hey iSchool fam! Holy mackerel, we did it. We graduated. I'm so proud of all of you guys. We got up out of bed every single day, pushed for our goals, and pushed to become better people every single day. And that's really what resilience is. Just once again, wanted to say congrats, you guys did it. I'm so proud of each and every one of you.
We will now present this year's candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Informatics. But before we do, I want to say a few words about resilience. It's been a hard year for many of us. And for some of us, it's been a hard decade, even a hard life. For me, this has been a particularly hard year. My daughter left for college out of state, leaving me with an empty nest. I came out as transgender, which led to an overwhelming amount of learning and self-advocacy. And before I had a chance to find my footing, a pandemic transformed everything and has dominated my attention ever since. There were times when I didn't think I was tough enough to keep going. But when things get hard, it's not our strength that keeps us going. It's the resilience that we've grown in our past. Those are the moments where we learn what we need. Those are the moments when we learn to care for ourselves. Those are the moments when we build the strength to persist. And those are the moments that prepare us for the future, no matter how hard it gets. I am proud of the resilience that you've built here at the Information School, but also the self-care that it took to build it. Congratulations, graduates. Go forth, care for yourself, be resilient, and thrive in what comes next.
Good morning, greetings, and congratulations. My name is Matthew Saxton. I am the Associate Dean of Academics for the Information School, and it is my pleasure and my honor to read the names of our Informatics graduating class this morning. Jose Alarcon Santos. Liam Albright. Suleika Abdinasser Ali. Seth D. Anderson. Tabitha Jane Anderson. Ishin Ong. Connor Ardman. Ibrar Aslam. Kyle Avalani. Oscar Jalalian Avatari. Bradley Balonsai. Juan Barn. Jessica Danielle Balsa. Simran Bhatia. William Ian Bowers. Samuel Jonathan Buxton. Jonathan Cady. Zenon Sai. Caitlin Cameron. Joshua Canton. Daniel Pierce Cave. Calvin Chen. Yi Chen. Manja Chen. Wenjun Chen. Wobin Chen. Rhea Chen. Da Yong Chung. Alexis Chongwoo Choi. Brandon Chong. Moses Chong. Wai Quan Chow. Maddie Cummins. Ryan Deng. Autumn Elise Durr. Daisy Yu Du. Christopher Conrad Forbes. Cassandra Franco. Laura Freeman. Drew Daniel Gallardo. Shannon Gada. Robert Gertz. James John Jr. Griffin. God-given Kaylin Grogan. Chiyu Go. Carmelita Gutierrez. Edward Halim. Yasmin Hejazi. Soham Hinduja. Larissa Ho. Brandon Ong. Hayden Hong. Junbin Wang. Marcus Tagwang Wang. Tracy Nguyen. Scarlett Heon Huang. Yesung In. Adrian Mihai Unescu. Rio Anthony Ishii. Nikila Iyer. Naveen Janarthanan. Kevin Gerald. Shakil Khan. Swarav Karp. Haewon Kim. James Kim. Jiyoung Kim. Sean Kim.
I would like to first and foremost thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for this opportunity and bringing me this far. Also, I would like to thank my parents for being supportive along the way. I love you, Mom. I love you, Dad.
Andrea Kuzer. Simran Kota. Naved Krishnamurti. William Kwok. Momomi Lam. Madison Laughlin. Feng Li. Allison Lee. Daniel Kyung-hoon Lee. Chung-woo Lee. Chung-woo Lee. Jiang Lee. Jenny Leong. Crystal Leon. Eric Lin. Keldon Lin. Robbie Lin. Joms Yukuan Lien. ZK Lin. Catherine Feng Lu. Tristan Scott McKelly. Andre Magallanes. Nathan Solomon Magdalena. Sean Mahoney. Aishwarya Manoharan. Pranita Mantravadi. Brian Maxwell. Lillian Mburu. Yingyun Miao. Yongsuk Na. Vineet Sai Marajala. Phoebe Gosho Ing. Kevin Nguyen. Twa Nguyen. Nikolai Frank Nielsen. Ju An O. Chad Akira Ota. Monil Sunil Parak. Alex Park. Sungwon Park. Priti Patel. Thomas Fallon Penner. Eva Christina Perez. Linley Porter. Hauran Pu. Mark Anthony Punio. Iren Chu. Austin Quach. Ali Rafiq. Anushka Ruheja. Shruti Rajagopalan. Anant Rajiv. Pooja Shri Ramanathan. Aditya Ramani. Sai Prasanna Ranganathan. Vanali Ruiz. Harim Sanchez. Sejan Santos. Sorab Singh Sira. Katika Set. Akash Hitesh Shah. Teshin Angela Shen. Amelia Schul. Ansul Sinha. Lauren Smith. Kechen Swen. Thea Kwan Tai. Leon Wu Tan. Emily Tao. Hawthorne Ticehurst. Ethan Toth. Kathy Tran. Alisa Trong. Tyler Van Brocklin. Ashley Varma. Kishore Vasan. Anish Velagopuri. Christopher Vitalis. Hilton Vo. Rachel Vu. Jamie Walker. Jiayu Wang. Evan Whitcomb. Vincent Richie Wijaya. Alexander Lawrence Wong. Kylie Wong. Lucas Wu. Stanley Wu. Xiaoshua Qi. Savannah Yi. Jungvin Yu. Jion Yi. Q Qian Yin. Yuwon Yoon. Haley Younghusband. Javaria Yusuf. Kevin Zhang. Ray Zhang. Yushin Zhang. Yufei Zhou.
On behalf of the Information School, I wholeheartedly congratulate each of you on the effort and dedication you have shown in completing your degree. Today, all of you join an alumni community of peers that are doing amazing things for their institutions and community. I know that you will inspire them and learn from them, and I can't wait to see what you will all accomplish. As alumni, I expect you to engage with the Information School and help us turn our strong words about inequity into strong actions and hold us accountable for the choices we make. Throughout this ceremony, you've heard your colleagues and faculty reflect on the past year and talk about resilience. As it is for many of you, For me, this last year has been a blur. Like for many of you, both personally and professionally, this has been the hardest year of my life. Like you, I'm dealing with a lot of trauma. Many days I waver between hopelessness and hopefulness. I really wish we could just do a do-over for 2019-2020. However, it wasn't all bad. Being at home with my family for the last few months, not traveling, has meant that we've really come together as a family. We may be sick of each other soon, but I'm going to miss seeing so much of them and connecting when we go back to campus. My family provides me with the energy to move forward. The work of the iSchool staff and faculty provides me with a desire to move forward. And the iSchool students? Well, the students provide me with a passion to move forward. It's my community that helps me to stay resilient. What am I looking forward to in the future? Many things. A COVID-free world, a world free of inequity, a bustling economy that raises up all people. Those might be too much to ask for. So maybe I'm just looking forward to people taking the compassion and empathy they've demonstrated during this crisis of crises and maintaining that once we are once again crisis-free. I know that you are celebrating your graduation at a time of great uncertainty, and that the future you envisioned even a few months ago might seem unattainable. But there's never been a time when information science and the concept of information has been more important. Transparency around policing in the justice system, LGBTQ rights, the upcoming election, ongoing health concerns, increasing reliance on public libraries as spaces for community building and digital access, the vast growth in data science, the rise of social media, and the list goes on. Information plays a key role in every type of organization and will continue to do so for a long time. We need information professionals now more than ever. Each of you brings incredibly valuable skills with you into the workforce and to the causes you wish to affect. The iSchool is a community of change makers, and this is a period of time when we are going through an incredible amount of change. In times of great adversity, there are huge opportunities to make a difference, and I know that all of you have the passion and the skills to do just that. Your sense of purpose is so much more than what is written in a job description. We desperately need your information skills and your sense of purpose. This is the time for bold measures, and you are the graduates who can take them. Go out and shape the world as only an information school graduate can. I'm going to end with a challenge for you. Create a future so good that we couldn't possibly deserve it. I wish you the best of luck. I wish you all the greatest of successes. I wish you a lifetime of resilience, compassion, and empathy. And I wish you the most happiness. Congratulations, class of 2020.
On behalf of the iSchool's advancement team, we want to say congratulations.
You're now a member of the iSchool alumni community.
Stay connected, stay involved.
To welcome you to the alumni community, expect your grad pack in the mail in mid-July.
Congratulations!
From all of us in academic services,
Congratulations!
To all future data scientists,
network and system engineers,
web and mobile developers,
cybersecurity and backend developers,
project managers and UX designers,
IT managers and CIOs, iSchool IT says, congratulations!
From the iSchool Dean's Office,
Faculty Administrative Services.
Congratulations, iSchool class of 2020.
Woo! Go Huskies!
So we're on again. So I'll count down and then you can go. So 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so what are we doing
it's a virtual conversation.
We're saying congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020. And the iSchool is my school. iSchool is my school. Hey, yay! Woo!
We did it! You did it!
Go class 2020.
Are we done? Can we go home now? Marina really wants that in there.
I'm not sure Dora said anything. Did you say anything?
I did. I didn't hear Dora. I didn't know what is it called? You should check the recording. I didn't hear Dora and I didn't hear Ty.
Student Services congratulates the class of 2020. You might know you're an iSchool alum if
You were doing Zoom before it was cool.
You use the letter I as a prefix, such as the iSchool, iLounge, or iCareers.
You stopped by Student Services just to visit the Candy Bowl.
You celebrated getting an ad code.
You came to the iLounge looking for free pizza.
You went to the iSchool Career Fair or the Library Expo just for the free swag.
You're fond of antelopes or documents. I'm not really sure which.
You frequently talk about the issues and the intersection between people, information, and technology.
You know how to navigate the hidden stairwells of MGH.
You know the difference between misinformation and disinformation.
You lost sleep over Capstone. You have an elevator pitch to tell us what is an iSchool and what you study there. Congratulations to the class of 2020, the next generation of information leaders.
Congratulations, iSchool class of 2020.